The iPhone 8 probably won't last as long as the 11 Pro, but currently, as of right now, especially within like the first year you're going to watch this review and this comparison, most probably it's going to be okay. You're going to get a couple more years of software updates on the iPhone 8 still, so it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. So in terms of everything else, bro, that's like pretty much it in terms of the outside. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a speed comparison right now, but I will tell you the specifications of both the phones on the inside. The iPhone 8 has the Apple A11 Bionic chip, a hexa-core CPU, and only 2GB of RAM. Is it a big deal? Really, I mean, iOS does a good job at kind of optimizing the RAM that it has, but it's definitely, the iPhone 11 Pro will definitely do a better job at that. But I've been seeing and hearing that the 11 Pro's RAM management isn't really that good right now, but I think software will eventually fix that. On the iPhone 11 Pro, you have the Apple A13 Bionic chip, a hexa-core CPU, and 4GB of RAM, so twice the amount of RAM on the iPhone 11 Pro than on the iPhone 8. So let's go ahead and see which one is the faster phone. Is it the older one with the lower resolution display, meaning less pixels to push, or is it the newer one, which probably, I'll tell you right now, it's probably the newer iPhone. So let's go and see which one is faster. Alright, I think this camera angle lens is kind of crooked, but we're just going to rock with it. I have some of the same apps on both these devices. Now I'm going to go ahead and clear out all the apps in the background so we can kind of just focus on the new ones. Okay, all the apps are cleared out in the background. Let's go ahead and load up Facebook. 3, 2, 1. And I think the iPhone 8 was the faster one there, but I will have to go ahead and recheck that. I mean, check over the camera which one was faster. I think it was the iPhone 8 though. Twitter, 3, 2, 1. And I think the iPhone 11, actually I know the iPhone 11 Pro was the faster one there. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the 11 Pro was faster again there. Instagram, 3, 2, 1. I think again the 11 Pro was the faster device. Netflix, 3, 2, 1. And again, the 11 Pro is faster. Now, what I want to say is look at the speed difference, okay? And I'm saying that kind of in a pessimistic way. You're paying almost over $1,000 for this device. This iPhone 8 is like half the price, brand new. You can get this one for way cheaper, like half the price of the brand new price for the iPhone 8 in the used market. But is it worth the extra money to get this little of a speed increase? Because so far there's not even 2 milliseconds of a speed difference between these. BOFA, 3, 2, 1. It's like as soon as the iPhone 8 kind of loads something, as soon as the iPhone 11 Pro loads something, the iPhone 8 isn't too far behind, as you guys can see. I mean, yes, it is a little bit better, but I wouldn't pay that much more for that little bit of a speed increase. Temple Run, 3, 2, 1. Now I will have to redo this one because I was on the game for both of them. So let's go and redo this. Temple Run again, 3, 2, 1. And as you guys saw, the 11 Pro again was the faster one, but the 8 was right behind it. It's not even that big of a difference between them. Sorry, I choked on some water, but it's literally such a remedial. Is that a good word? Remedial difference between them. Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. Again, the 11 Pro was the faster one. No surprise there. Dropbox, 3, 2, 1. Instagram, and again, the 11 Pro was the faster one. Thank you, 3, 2, 1. And 11 Pro, again, the faster device. In terms of the performance, again, it's going to be exactly the same. Very basic game. You guys already know this. Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. $11 Pro, the faster device. Getting into some gameplay, you will see they will be exactly the same. There's very little difference between them in this game because it's such a basic game. But sometimes you do see some glitched frames in the beginning with, but not in this case. Paper IO 2, 3, 2, 1. Again, faster on the iPhone 11 Pro. Getting into some gameplay, I will tell you they both glitch up about the same. This is a game that's kind of just glitched up on any game, any phone that you play it on. I think it's the game itself and not really the phone, but let's go ahead and do Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And you can see, it is quite a bit faster on the iPhone 11 Pro than on the iPhone 8, so that's a really good thing right there. And I thought I had Real Racing 3. Okay, I do. So let's do Real Racing 3. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully I don't have to download anything. I feel like yep, I knew it. So we're just not going to do Real Racing 3 right now. I'll go ahead and show you guys the benchmark score right now though. And you'll be able to see there's quite a bit of difference. 199,000 on the iPhone 8 and 457,221 on the iPhone 11 Pro. Is it a crazy difference? On paper, I will tell you, yes, this phone should be twice as fast as this phone, but that doesn't really seem to be the case, which is kind of sad. when you're spending this much money on a phone, you should expect to be getting this much crazier of performance. And it's weird. On paper, you are getting like twice as fast of a phone because this phone is twice as much as this. But in real world performance, that doesn't really seem to be the case. Specs are one thing, numbers are another thing. And according to both, I mean, the specs and the numbers are wrong here because in real world performance, there really isn't that big of a difference. I don't know. So that kind of covers that. We're going to go ahead and hit on the cameras for a second. I will tell you, this is going to be a very minor comparison.